Welcome to the Ankeny Community School District online registration guide for new families. This guide is for families who do not yet have students enrolled in the Ankeny Community School District. If you are registering a student who is currently enrolled, please refer to the existing family registration guide. If you have questions, please contact the registrar's office at 515-965-9600. To register your child in Ankeny Community Schools, please go to the website on the screen and follow the instruction guides or simply use the prompts on the screen. Enter your first name, last name, registration year for your student, your email address, and then verify the email address. And check this box if any student being entered has attended a school in the Ankeny Community School District in the past. And once you're satisfied, verify the numbers or letters in the display. And select Begin Registration. You will then receive an email message with a link to complete your online registration. Once you click on the link in your email, you'll be taken to the online registration page. You'll be asked to verify your name by typing it in the box. And then hit Submit. Please note, once you begin the registration process, utilizing the forward or backward buttons on your browser can cause complications and should be avoided. The registration process is divided into sections listed at the top, and each of the sections are made up of multiple subsections listed in gray at the bottom. Only one subsection at a time can be opened to view and edit. You must review or complete every subsection on a tab before clicking on Save and Continue in the blue box. The first section we'll complete is Student's Primary Household. The first subsection is Home Phone. This can be a home number or a cell phone, whichever you prefer to be the main number for your household. Select Next when you're ready to continue. The next subsection we'll complete is Home Address. This address will determine the school that your child attends within the board-approved boundaries. You cannot enter a post office box in this screen. Begin by typing in a house number. And then you can select your address. When entering an apartment, townhouse, lot, or other number, do not use the number sign. Click on the Upload Proof of Residency box if you are able to provide a scanned document that establishes your residency. When you're finished, select Next. The next subsection is Mailing Address. You can choose to receive mail at your home or in another location such as a post office box or a place of business. If there is no change from your home address, simply click the box next to "The household has no separate mailing address," and then click Save and Continue to move to the next section. The next section is Parent Guardian. Adults included in this section should only include those who assume legal responsibility of the student. Families who share custody but do not live together should only submit one online registration. There is a separate section for emergency contacts, so please do not enter them under the Parent Guardian section. Please verify the parent or guardian information. Use the full legal name for the parent or guardian. If a legal parent or guardian does not reside at the same address, uncheck the box that says "Please check this box if a person lives at the address listed below." Enter the new address and phone number for that parent or guardian, and then click Next to continue. The next subsection is Contact Information. Please enter the relevant contact information for the parent or guardian. Please answer the questions. Please enter the email address. Once you enter an email address, you can select what information you would like to receive on which email by using the checkboxes on the right. Note that any email marked private will not be included in school or district directories. If you do not have an email, make sure to check the box that says "Has no email." Click Save and Continue. We have completed the first parent or guardian, which is noted by the green check mark. You can edit or review this information to make any changes. If you'd like to add a new parent or guardian, please select the appropriate box and then complete the information. Click Save and Continue when you're ready. The next section is Emergency Contact. The district requires each student to have at least one emergency contact who is located within 30 to 45 minutes of Ankeny. If you prefer to have a different emergency contact for each student, enter them all here. You will be able to assign them later. A phone number is required for each emergency contact. The form will also ask for your contact's address to prevent duplicates from being added to the system. Enter each emergency contact's information. Click Add New Emergency Contact. You may include daycare or before and after school care providers in this section. Do not enter parent or guardian information here if it's already entered in the parent and guardian section. Enter in the name. Select Next. At least one phone number is required. You may enter an email address if you'd like, and select Next when you're ready to continue. The next subsection is Verification. Entering the address for this emergency contact is optional. The information will only be used to verify the contact doesn't already appear in our system. Please check this box if the person lives at the address below. If not, you can enter it here. When you're ready, click Save and Continue. You can see that we have one emergency contact added, marked with a green check. You can edit or review this information. If you have more emergency contacts to add, select the Add New Emergency Contact button. If you're satisfied, click Save and Continue. The next section is Other Household. Please enter all other children under 5 not currently enrolled in Ankeny Community Schools to this section. If you do not have other household members to add, simply click Save and Continue to proceed. If you do have other household members to add, please select Add New Household Member. Enter in the first name and last name of the student and gender, and click Save and Continue. Once you're satisfied with this section, click Save and Continue. The next section is Student. Please enter your child's full legal name, including middle name and suffix, such as junior, if applicable. Please answer if the student is a foreign exchange student. If you are registering your child for kindergarten, which is listed as grade 00, you will also be asked about the preschool program your child attended, if any. Please upload a scanned birth certificate if possible, and click Next to continue. Student race and ethnicity. Please answer the questions shown and click Next. The next subsection is Housing. Please select the appropriate response and then select Next. The next subsection is Special Programs. Please detail if your student has a current IEP or Individualized Education Plan, previous IEP, or current 504 plan. Please also mark if your student has previously received gifted and talented services. Please select Next when you're ready to continue. The next subsection is Language Information. Please select your student's language from the drop-down menu. Then click on the link to follow the instructions on the Ankeny Community Schools website. You must click on the link to proceed to the next section, even if your child speaks English. For each student who is new to the district, you will need to print out a copy of the home language survey, complete it, and hand it into the registrar's office. When you are done with that subsection, select Next. Previous schools. Please complete the requested information about schools that your child attended in the last 2 years and whether your child is currently suspended or expelled from another school. Select Next when you're ready to continue. The next subsection is Relationships, Parents, Guardian. Please select a relationship option for each parent or guardian. Possible options are foster parent, guardian, host parent of a foreign exchange student, non-household guardian, parent, or step-parent. You will be required to select the sequence in which parents or guardians should be notified. Marking the No Relationship checkbox will indicate that this person does not share a relationship to the student. By checking this checkbox, you are indicating that this person no longer has a relationship to the student. This box should not be checked for anyone who has legal guardianship over the student. Click Next to move on to the next subsection. The next subsection is Emergency Contacts. Select a relationship for your student and the adult listed. Choosing any option will maintain this person as an emergency contact. The options are emergency contact, before and after school provider, and daycare provider. You will be required to select the sequence in which contacts should be notified. Marking no relationship will remove this person as an emergency contact for the student. Select Next when you're ready to move on. The next subsection is Emergency Management Information. Please select the correct response to the options listed and select Next. The next subsection is Health Services Emergency Information. Please fill in or update the contact information for your primary healthcare provider and preferred hospital. Select Next when you're ready to continue. The next subsection is Health Services Medical or Mental Health Conditions. In this section, you will be asked to enter information about your student's health. Please enter any medical or mental health conditions you feel the nurse should know about. If your student experiences no medical or mental health conditions, please mark the box next to No Medical or Mental Health Conditions. If you need to add a condition, please select Add Condition and then fill in the appropriate information. Select Next when you're ready to continue. The next subsection is Health Services Medications. If your child does not take any medication, please select the No Medications box. If your child takes medication, please select the Add Medication button and fill in the appropriate information. Include all medication that your student is taking, whether at home, at school, or both. Please provide comments and instructions to the nurse in the space provided. Then answer the questions for permission for over-the-counter medication. If parents choose yes to give permission for their child to receive Tylenol or Advil, parents are responsible for ensuring that the nurse receives a supply of the over-the-counter medication for their child. Parents are encouraged to upload scanned immunization records in this section if possible. Click Next to continue. The next subsection is Release Agreements. Please fill out yes or no for each request as appropriate. Select Next when you're ready to continue. The next subsection is Release Agreement. This section is for students in grades 10 through 12 only. All questions in this section are required for students in those grades. Please indicate whether you would like the district to share your child's information with or allow your child to leave class to meet with college, athletic, and military recruiters. Please select the options to each field as appropriate. When you're ready to continue, select Next. The last subsection is Transportation. Please select if you are interested in using district transportation. Choosing yes for the transportation question helps the transportation department to plan to meet demand for bus transportation. Simply selecting yes does not register the student for bus transportation for the coming year. Select Save and Continue when you're ready to move on. If your child's name has a green check mark next to it, that means all sections have been reviewed. If the student's name is highlighted in yellow, you'll need to go back and edit and review. If you have an additional student to add, select Add New Student. If not, select Save and Continue. When you are finished registering all students in your household, click Submit. Once you have clicked Submit, you will not be able to edit your registration. You may also download a PDF copy of your registration from this screen for your records. Once you click Submit, you will receive an email notifying you that your registration has been received. If you have any questions, please contact the registrar's office at 515-289-8955 or registrar@ankenyschools.org.